Welcome back, everybody. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Awesome. Today, we're looking at the opening line from Norman Mailer's The Naked and the Dead.
Okay.
Nobody could sleep. So we've got a war novel known for its, gritty realism. And then we get hit with this first line, super stark, super simple. Is that enough to hook you?
Well, I think it throws us right into the thick of it, right? I mean, nobody could sleep. You're immediately in that world. You feel the tension, the anxiety.
Right. Like you said tension, and I immediately thought unease.
Exactly.
No sleep, it's just, unsettling.
It is, and it's interesting because it also kind of hints at this shared experience. The fact that it's nobody, it suggests a collective struggle.
Well, that's interesting. So right away, Mailer is setting up this idea of camaraderie, maybe.
Potentially, yeah. These soldiers are all in it together.
Yeah.
They're united by this shared sleeplessness, by this shared
Discomfort.
discomfort, exactly. And I think there's a vulnerability there, too.
Vulnerability.
Well, sleep. It's a basic human need. Oh, okay, yeah.
We're at our most vulnerable when we're asleep. So this inability to sleep, it underscores their fragility in this incredibly hostile environment.
When we're talking about the writing itself, what strikes me is just how direct it is. No beating around the bush.
Yeah, very minimalist.
It's like, boom, here's the reality of war. No time for fancy descriptions. Do you think that's more effective, than starting with something more poetic or something?
I think in this case, it definitely is. It mirrors the harshness of war, that kind of a brutal simplicity. And, it also leaves a lot unsaid, which I think draws the reader in even more. It makes you want to know, why couldn't they sleep? What's happening?
Right. And as we dig deeper into that why, lack of sleep, it starts to feel like it could be a metaphor for something bigger, right?
Oh, absolutely. It could be a metaphor for the loss of innocence, the loss of peace, even potentially a loss of humanity that can happen in war.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Yeah, but it's all there, lurking beneath the surface of this seemingly simple line. So for people listening, I want to know what you think. Does this opening line work for you? Nobody could sleep. Do you feel hooked?
I'd say it's a brilliant opening. It's subtle, but it's powerful. And it sets the stage perfectly for what Mailer does in the rest of the novel, this deep exploration of the psychological impact of war on the human psyche.
Yeah. That idea of the psychological impact, it feels like something worth thinking about. Even if these soldiers eventually get to sleep, will they ever truly rest? Can they ever fully escape the memories, the trauma?
Right. How does that lack of sleep linger, even after the war is over?
That's a great point. And with that, we are wrapping up another deep dive.
Until next time.
See you then.